welcome to this video about helicopter to plank progression. So I'll show you how I would go about it, and this is the way I would practice it in this order, because it is very impactful transition. So make sure you, before you start, you do some mobility of your ankles, and see, even I have a strapped because you sprained ankle in the past, and mobility around your toes. And when you land in the plank, make sure you tuck your toes under. I haven't done that in the past, and it really hurt. Yes, so make sure you start with some mobility around your ankles. Just bend and extend your toes. And well, let's begin. So what I would do and how I would start is by sitting in the S-sit position, and then simply just go to straddle from both sides. So S-sit, straddle, S-sit, and this is the wide S-sit, because you could go there and you could go there. Some people call it 90-90 switch or something like that. Many different names, don't worry about that. You figure out your own name sometimes. Yes, so just practice this first. So S-sit, straddle, S-sit, and try to go low as well, because when you go towards the helicopter to plank, you will really have to go shoo, and it has to be really explosive. I don't know if that's right word. More than you want to use the whole range to be able to actually turn and switch into the plank. So after you practice this, start practicing normal helicopters. So S-sit, lowering down, and I did explain the helicopter in the past. If you haven't seen it, just reminder. So to go to helicopter, as I go low, now I will cross this leg, and that leg will start circling as I go onto my elbows or down, and this leg will follow. So it will look like this. Circle, circle, coming back here, trying to adjust to go back into S-sit on the opposite side. So now opposite side, and you coming back, you lowering down, and then as you circle, you going on your back or your elbows, and your hips are shifting up, and see how the hips are also what's the word, twisting in the air. Have a look and observe. Lowering down. See, sometimes it's not perfect. You're gonna be a bit of wobbly there, and you're not gonna land in the perfect S-sit. That's not the point. The point is of practicing it, so you can get comfortable with that. So speeding up, and you're gonna feel the impact with the floor as well. So this is what I would do, and that would be my number 2. So now you want to go from helicopter to plank. So let me show you how that looks like, and then I will try to explain it, okay? So you have to give yourself a bit of from one side to another to kind of start speeding up into this transition. Once you are quite advanced with that, you probably go only from side to side, and then you just roll onto it, or it will take you after the first time. But try to just build up into this transition. So go extra low, circle, low, circle, and we're gonna do it on the 4th, yeah? So that's how you would go. It will be really hard to pause this because it's quite quick transition. So let me just, she said so again. So let me just say how I would go about that. I would build up the speed first. Once you're quite advanced, you probably go there straight away. But at the beginning, you will try to build up the speed. So try to do left, right, just the basic version. And then when you feel you gather the speed, that's when you turn, okay? So when you turn, your arms are still here. The moment you circle, this is when your leg will explode and you will have to go from here onto your elbows, right? So onto your plank. Remember about your feet as well. You don't want to end up with your toes under. You want to tuck your toes under to be sure that you're not going to damage anything. So let's see again. Let's repeat this. Maybe from different angle. Here, maybe. Right? So your legs themselves, they're doing this twist motion. And the one thing I'll say, the speed is everything, because you start to focus on the details. The details you have to remember is the speed and tuck your toes under, because your body will naturally twist and you will land where you're supposed to land. It might be a bit clumsy at first. It might be a bit, I don't know, your one leg will land before, your one foot will land before the other, and so on and so on. But the more you practice it, more skill and more strength and more confidence you will gain, and you will land where you're supposed to land. Okay? So as I said, I can't really pause this, but just practice this. First, you just practice as sit to pancake, then just practice lying helicopter / fan transition from side to side, and then try to go low, gather the speed, and then when you feel the moment, try turn, tuck your toes under, and you will land on your elbows because your body will turn naturally. Okay, so this was progression 2, plank from helicopter. I hope you enjoy it. See ya, bye.